Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you are enjoying your weekend. The weekend review for next week, 14th of June to 18th of June. Starting with Australian dollar, Japanese yen, we can see that we are really attacking the bottom of the daily channel following the Bank of Japan decision. So now we are here in between this 4-hour triangle and the bottom of the daily channel. So I'll be looking for buy signals here, serious buy signal from here to continue long in the trend, or breakout, pullback, and here a sell signal on the pullback to go short and to target initially 83.98, and further down the road we'll be targeting 82 and 82.5, sorry, and 82, and also the bottom of the weekly channel, which will be far away. I mean, not so far, but still a decent around 80.6. Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar. So we tried two trades. One ended break even. The other one we lost it, 15 points. Fine, that's life. Now it's heading back in the channel. So I'll be looking. We can see here we could have shoulder, head, shoulder, again inverted pattern at the bottom of at the right level to go long from. So I'll be looking for buy signals on these two daily trend lines to go long and target initially this weekly trend line 1096, a weekly level 110.45, and the top of the daily channel, and keeping 10% open for the trend. Canadian Swiss franc. This is something we took last week or 2 weeks ago, remember, but no, last week. A break of this daily uptrend, and then at the pullback 15 minutes or 1 hour, and we took the short trade. We took the first take profit, and now the movement is continuing nicely. We had quite a scary event around here, but we stayed in. So now I'm just crossing fingers for the trade to continue and to hold on, and we'll see where it will take us. Any reverse signal, I'll get back to you, but for the moment we remain short, and with no opportunity for the moment. CAD Japanese yen. So this is something we were looking at last week. I was expecting a short signal from the top of the 4 hours channel following the breakout of the daily channel, but now we are at the bottom of this 4 hours channel now. I've been still looking for short signals from the bottom of this daily trend line here, 1 hour 15 minutes to go short to target 89.825 and 88, almost 89. So a decent trade with a good risk reward ratio. Alternatively, any short signal, from there will also trigger a short trade. So still waiting. Sell signals here or here to target this level first, then this one, then this one. Moving to Swiss franc, Japanese yen. So same kind of things. We were looking for sell signals. We almost had one, but I didn't take the trade for the moment, but I was waiting for this 4 hours trend line broken. Now we are pulling back on it, so I will wait. Most probably Monday we'll get it if we don't get a gap at the open, but most probably we'll get a short signal here that I will take with a short small sell stop to get a decent risk reward ratio to target initially 121.35, 120.61, and 120. So that's also a very good position to trade from. Let's see what's cooking on Monday, but that's something that we'll be really interested in on Monday morning. Moving on to euro pairs, euro Australian dollar. So we had a massive bearish action at the top of the weekly channel, which is expected. Now we can see that this bearish activity doesn't get so much momentum, and we have a decent double bottom signal on the 38% Fibonacci level, the daily one. So I'll be waiting for breakout of this 4 hour trend line, pullback, sell stop. The stop loss would be around 157, somewhere there, if we have the break, to target initially 157.5, 158.475, top of the weekly channel depending on the timing, and furthermore. So this is something quite interesting also for Monday, Tuesday, if we can witness a breakout, pullback, and go long from there. Euro, Japanese yen, so same as all Japanese yen pairs. So big bearish movement on Friday. Now we are at the bottom of 4 hours. We may have signals, but I won't trade from there. I've been waiting for this daily, bottom of this daily channel, or a breakout of these 4 hours. So as long as we remain in this 4 hours channel, I won't do anything. But if we start to approach this, the bottom of the daily channel, either we are looking for buy signals or breakout, pullback, and sell signals on a pullback. So this is something to watch for next week, maybe the week after that, but let's see the timings. But this daily trend line is the one we'll be looking at for the next trading days. Euro US dollar, so it has broken the daily channel, the uptrend one. So now we'll be looking for sell signal in this box in between 121, let's say 45, and 121.75, somewhere there. Any sell signal will trigger a short trade to target initially the last bottom 1209, then 1205, and then the former weekly channel that we broke around 120, so 1.20. Of course, any buy signal here or here we'll be looking at carefully. We'll redraw the channels because the channels are live. So we'll be redrawing to look if we have any long entry somewhere there or there. Moving on to British pair, so British pound, Canadian dollar. So we are still in this 4 hours range, though we are approaching the top of the daily channel. So any bearish activity here will trigger a short trade to target the bottom of the 4 hours and this the bottom of the weekly channel. Alternatively, if we have a long breakout and pullback, any buy signals after the pullback on this daily channel will trigger a long trade with the stop loss below the 20 moving average to target this orange level 172.75, 173, and above. We have a 4 hours, but the target would be 174.2 and above. So any breakout of this channel will be interesting. Any bearish activity could trigger also a short trade. British pound, Japanese yen, no surprise there as well. We are approaching this the bottom of the daily channel. So any buy signal there will trigger a long trade. And also we can also wait for the 4 hours channel to break. But for a bit better risk-reward ratio, I'll try to look for buy signals on this trend line and stop loss right below it to have a proper risk-reward ratio. The first take profit will be on the 4 hours, top of the channel 4 hours, and then the top of the daily channel. Alternatively, short signals on the breakout, pullback, short signals, and with the stop loss above the 20 moving average, we trigger short trades to target these levels, 152.6 and 152, and further down the road, 151.4. Moving along to my favorite setup, British pound versus New Zealand dollar. This shoulder inverted pattern, and we are approaching the neckline of this pattern. So it's a very interesting place to trade from, and we have broken with confirmation the weekly channel, the downtrend one. Therefore, I will be willing to trade, to take long trades, and we'll watch on 4 hours. We have some kind of bearish reaction, which is normal, but I'll be watching any breakout, pullback, long signal on the pullback, stop loss below the 20 moving average on 4 hours to target initially 204.65, and you will see on the daily chart the target of the head and shoulder pattern is further down the road. It's right here, 2.10 something. So the risk reward ratio is very interesting if we can manage to take a 4 hours or even 1 hour trade with a stop loss accordingly, and we'll have 1 to 10 and 1 to 20. So that will be quite interesting to watch for next week. New Zealand Swiss franc, same thing, bearish. We're waiting for a reaction at the bottom of the daily channel. So this is something for next week as well. We will be watching of what's cooking here. Most probably a bullish reaction from the bottom of the daily channel. So we'll see what's happening. We'll be also on the 50% Fibonacci level of the uptrend. So this is really an area where I'll be looking for serious buy signals to target initially the top of the daily channel and above. New Zealand dollar, Japanese yen. So this one has broken his uptrend channel. So we'll be looking for sell signal in 4 hours or 1 hour on the pullback on this channel to target initially 77.5, 75.9, and 74.6 initially. So this is something very interesting also for next week, and it's in line with the British pound New Zealand dollar long trade opportunity, maybe. So both these trades are very interesting: New Zealand dollar, Japanese yen, and British pound, New Zealand dollar. Going to 4 hours, we can see here. Well, this one shouldn't be there anymore as well. It's not valid anymore. So now we are on this. We have broken the 4 hours channel here. We have broken everything. So any pullback here, any sell signal between 78.5 and 78.65, sell signal 1 hour and 15 minutes even, will trigger short trades. New Zealand dollar, US dollar, so it's at the bottom of a weekly channel and maybe a good opportunity for both for trades in both directions. So let's see in 4 hours what can be done. So we are on the level of resistance. We can see it. We saw some kind of bullish activity, but with no follow-up, though it was Friday evening, so I don't trust too much this kind of candles. So let's see what's happening. Any short signals around here could be interesting, though it's back in the channel, so it's quite risky. But a continuation, a break of the low would trigger short trades to trade the weekly consolidation down to these levels, mainly 69.375, somewhere there. So a quite interesting trade to trade from. If we stay below this weekly channel, and we can go short. If it's getting back into it, we'll wait for back signal again to move north. So let's see what's cooking next week, but it's also a very interesting area to trade from with a good risk reward ratio, either way, long or short. So let's see what's next week is going to give us. Now moving to US dollar, Canadian dollar. So I'm quite happy with this one. We took this trade here, long tip, first take profit, second take profit, exceeded break even. We took this one again on this monthly level. We took first take profit, second take profit took place on Friday, and now we see what's going on 4 hours, which is more obvious. It took time to take shape, but now we can see what's happening. We were moving in this 4 hours range we were talking about last week. We broke out north out of it, so I'm waiting for a pullback around here. Any buy signals will trigger a long trade to target initially the last high, 121.75, then 122.5, then 123.3, and 124, and the top of this weekly channel. So it's very optimistic, but let's see. It has been a very long consolidation, so we may expect a good movement out of it. But initially, the target is there, 122.5, and we'll see. So 1 hour or 15 minutes, decent buy signal there with a stop loss below the last close will give us a good risk reward ratio to target 122.5, 123.3. Moving on, US dollar, Swiss franc. So this is something we were watching, but I was not prepared to take a trade. But last week we had this double bottom. We can see on the orange one is a weekly level. We had a bullish reaction here with an adequate follow-up. Now we had a second bullish reaction. So I took the trade with a retracement entry, stop loss below 89.2, I think. Now we are in break even. I took the first take profit around here. Now it's pulling back on the 4 hours channel. So Monday we'll be looking at buy signals 15 minutes or 1 hour to target initially the top of the daily channel, 0.9045, something like this, and then further up 91.3 and 92. That will be it. Maybe further up, but we'll see. But at least it will give us a second opportunity to get in on long trade on USD Swiss franc. USD Japanese yen, so it's something we were watching as well. So we can see here's the massive bullish reaction on this level we were watching. So we took the trade there. We hit the first take profit there. Now it's pulling back. It's quite in a congested area. We'll see what's going on next week, but I'm expecting a follow-up continuation of this trend, at least to the top of the 4 hours channel. We'll see what's happening there or there. But we are in there, break even. No opportunity there for the moment. We could try long trade here, but with the congestion on the left, to me it's riskier than USD Swiss franc. So I'd rather focus on USD Swiss franc than on this one. Not last, but one more. Gold. Gold we are approaching the bottom of the daily channel. I drawn this 4 hours channel with the last the last two lows on 4 hours, and we are right on it. We tried to break this daily channel again, so it's a bit similar to Australian dollar, Japanese yen, which makes sense, by the way. So same thing. Any decent buy signal there will trigger a long trade to target initially the bottom of this 4 hours, 1950. But first this level, 1902, then 1917, further north. But any breakout pullback will trigger decent trade down to 1833, 1835, depending on the timing. But both trades will give us a good risk reward ratio. This is also something to watch on Monday, because that's very interesting area to trade from. And to finish this one, the European bond. So we took the trade somewhere there, break even, take profit taken there. Then we're waiting for the breakout, pullback, and we took a second trade here with a stop loss below the moving average, 20 moving average. Now it's expanding nicely. We had a consolidation here, which is very healthy to me. So now the first target will be 17,375, and then the top here will be 17,700, somewhere there, 17,675. So that's the next target is there. The second take profit, third take profit is there. I don't see any opportunity for the moment, but I'll keep you posted if I see one. That's it for me for this week. All the other pairs, well, to me seems less interesting than the one I presented today. Feel free to like this video, and this is exactly what we are doing on the channel, sharing. And as we say, sharing is caring. We do the follow-up and everything, and live trading on a daily basis. On all time zone, Asian, European, sometimes American time zone. So if you're interested in this kind of videos, feel free to like it and to share it anytime. And if you wanna, our website is in the description. If you feel free to join and to show your interest. For the moment, it's only French speakers there, as you can notice in my accent. But we are trying to develop an English-speaking channel and an English-speaking chat so that we can share trading ideas and follow up and to make you save some money. So please feel free to leave your comments. Any positive or even negative, that's what we live for. Any constructive feedback will be much appreciated. Thank you very much. See you next week.